Hi, Dad and Ed. Quick little tutorial. Well, it's more for Dad for resizing your your photos. So we have this website here, www.bannistertechnologies.com.au/qnode14. You can also just search for it in the search bar there. So what you'd search for is resize. I've already sent you this link in a previous email. But if you get stumped, then you can just search for it there, and then you just go to batch resize. So obviously we're not interested in watermarking photos, we're interested in resizing. So here's a demonstration. So what I'd recommend you do first is I'm going to use my temp directory. You don't have to use a temp directory. I use the temp directory because as soon as I shut down my computer, it will delete everything from this, so I don't end up with lots of stuff. So I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this photos. Okay, photos. Okay. Now, what we do is I've got some photos here, so bang. So I'm just going to select this. So imagine that you've just got these from your camera. Okay, where are we? Maybe, so I'm just going to copy these. So, and we copy them to the photos, so the temporary directory, because the last thing we want to do is to actually go and overwrite our original photos. So we've got them into a directory. Now we open I've got all my terminals open, so we create a new terminal, and I hold Control, Alt and T, and when I do that it brings up a new terminal. Okay, now this is where we get into the fun stuff. So we have the website here, and the bit we're interested in is that line there. So basically that is a loop that will convert every JPEG there is to 25% at 95% quality. So what we need to do is I need to get into my directory. So to do that, I just simply cd for change directory tmp/photos. Okay, and as you can see, that is exactly what is there. Okay, so when I hit enter there, I can ls, which is the same as dir, and that shows me the photos there. So again, this bit is just setting it up. Now the important bit now is typing this. So what we do is we type for file in start. Now this is where it's different. You can see that on the web page we're using lowercase JPGs, but when we look here, the JPG is in capitals, so we need to use capitals. I'm not sure what your camera saves it in. Semicolon, do convert $file, so that's saying it's a variable file, quality 95, resize 25%. Just you got to do 25%. Without the percentage size, it will resize it to a JPEG with the longest side of 25 pixels, and then we are going to call them. Well, actually, what we can do is just for argument's sake, and what we're going to do is I'm going to change this to comp for compressed. Okay, doesn't really matter, we could call it anything we wanted. Okay, so if we read this, so it's saying for every file in the directory that is a JPEG, we are going to convert, and we convert the file, which is sequentially all those, anything with the .jpeg extension, the quality 95, resize, and our output file is going to be the suffix comp and the file name after it. Okay. Okay, so now when I hit enter, we get a whole bunch of errors. Okay, didn't work, did it? Okay, so why oh why Okay, so for file, in file, okay, maybe we don't need that JPEG there. Okay, let's just see if anything's actually happening. Okay, yeah, it did it anyway. Okay, so it worked. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to delete this because I didn't think it worked because we've got a whole bunch of blob errors. So I'll just delete those. And pushing up, we'll do that again. So, so as I hit enter, okay, convert image, no image defined, navi. Ah, okay, yes. Now, very important point. Why we're getting these errors is because this, where are we? Okay, see that navi, that image there, if I go to rename, it's actually got a space in it. Okay, and so it's spitting error, so it's not actually converting anything, any of these, so it doesn't convert hearts or navi because they've got spaces in them. So I'm just going to, so to get around that, what we need to do is we go back to this and we go for file, in file, and we just put quotation marks. Where's quotation mark? Okay, comp file, okay. So now, so that only converted 1, 2, so that only converted that one, and that one to that one, and that one, because those ones don't have spaces. So if I delete those now, and okay, so now I've put quotation marks there. Okay, now when I hit enter, it does it without giving us errors. Okay, now, so we're basically finished. So what we have now is we have an image, and you can see down there where my mouse is, it's 4.8 megabytes is the original file, and comp 1140 hearts is now 351 kilobytes. So that is under 10% of the original, and if we have a look, that's the compressed one, so it's a tenth of the size. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to delete these so we can have us a side-by-side comparison. Okay, so that's the compressed one. Okay, so it's 300 and whatever kilobytes, and that one is the 4 megabyte one. So tenth of the size, full size. Okay. On screen resolution, there is absolutely no discernible difference. Okay, no discernible difference. Okay, and that is how you convert a whole bunch of photos. Okay.